Step into the room with your steady pace. Heartbeats a rhythm we all gotta face. The charts don't lie, but they don't show grace. You mend the broken, heal the pain. Your voice a song in the pouring rain. It's the nurse's voice. Oh, the nurse's voice. Lifting the weak, giving them a choice. It's the nurse's voice. Oh, the nurse's call. A melody rising above it all. Hands that calm when the storms collide. Eyes that see what the soul can't hide.
Okay, so today we are going to discuss an inspiring story from the Hall of Fame Awardee. Today we are interviewing Mrs. Esiama. She's the only DNMS at the UGMC. In fact, so far, the quaternary DNMS. So we are interviewing her today. And so she'll give us more about herself and then we will take the story from there. So stay tuned, don't go. This is Nurse's Voice with the executive nurse. So stay tuned with us and enjoy Mrs. Judith Esiama.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Judith Na Kroko Esiama, the Director of Nursing and Midwifery Services of the University of Ghana Medical Center, the first Director of Nursing and Midwifery Services. I started my career as a student nurse in 37 Military Hospital, completed 1992, and I studied midwifery in Kumfanochi Teaching Hospital, Kumasi, in 1996. When I came back, I practiced midwifery for 2 years, and since my years in military hospital as a student nurse and a staff nurse, I had a desire of pursuing theater nursing. So after midwifery, because midwifery is mandatory, you have to do it before you can proceed to the specialty area that you want. So after practicing for 2 years, I went back to theater and pursued perioperative nursing in Kolebu Teaching Hospital. So when we came back from Kolebu Teaching Hospital during the practice, I realized that there are certain things that we need to do to put theater nursing at a particular level. And me rising through the ranks up to a Deputy Director of Nursing Services and in charge of the theater, maternity theater, the military hospital, I was focusing more on branding the healthcare. So for me to get an insight so that I would not just see nursing as a spreadsheet, but seeing nurses as engineering solutions to bring about realities in the clinical practice, I pursue Executive Masters of Business Administration at the University of Ghana Business School, the only one. And I must say that I did not regret at all, because I was trained to become an effective leader. I was trained to become a change agent. I was trained to be able to come out with my budgets to meet the needs of the facility. And in fact, I was trained to brand nursing to a particular level that would be attractive for people to buy, meaning for people to patronize whatever care that we are giving. Yes, in military hospital, we used to have a very solid IPC committee, and we see to all infection prevention and control needs of the hospital. We also used to have an in-service training office, which wasn't strong. So with my background and through the assistance of a professional who is very helpful, we were able to raise IPC to a standard. In fact, across all the military facilities, both in Accra and outside Accra, we also build up the in-service training office, and we took upon ourselves to come up with training materials and then training topics to equip nurses and midwives in the facility to improve their knowledge so that they can perform to a particular standard. We didn't end there, but we took upon ourselves to share this knowledge and all this training with other people outside the military hospital, both in Accra and outside Accra. So based on this, we came up with a center, that is St. Jude Training Center, because we were not seeing what we want to see in nursing. It's like the care is always dropping gradually. So we want to equip our fellow nurses and midwives with certain skills that we also have acquired. So we were working together, and this person in question is Miss Juliet Kwajode.
Yeah, please, I'm here, the executive nurse.
Yeah, the journey has not been easy, because for you to even be able to get an institution, a facility, or a center to run this program, you have to register it with our regulatory body. That's the Nursing and Midwifery Council. And then you need to get certain things that they will come and inspect. And then they will approve before they'll give you accreditation to do this training. So we started this training. We've done a lot of trainings for people, a lot for institutions, individuals. And even now that we even have the AI and things, in fact, we are all over. We do online training. We do all sorts of trainings. And when it comes to the practical aspect, we visit your facility and we do hands-on. Yeah. So my journey to UGMC, that's the University of Ghana Medical Center, started in 2015. And there was an advert, and I saw, I trained in 37. I've worked in 37 throughout the years. And I've risen to the rank of Deputy Director of Nursing Services. So I want to change. I really want to change. So I said, let me apply. So I applied for this work. They called us for an interview at University of Ghana School. We went there for the interview. That time, this facility wasn't built. Somewhere along the line, we were taken to Israel to be trained. Then when we came back, the facility was ready. But upon a second thought, I said, oh, I'm not going, I don't need it. Then they re-advertise again, and they re-advertise again. And I don't want to mention name, but some people push me that I should apply because whatever they are asking for, I have it. So I said, let me try. And then I applied. So when I went home and I was just having a reflection, and I said, military hospital, definitely where I've reached as a deputy director of nursing in military hospital, I can't go higher again because we are with the military. And for the director's position, you have to be in uniform. So I said, I want to, when you look at the Maslow hierarchy of needs, the topmost is self-actualization. I said, no, I have to reach my self-actualization. And I said to myself that it's not always that somebody will start something for you to come and be part of it and enjoy. You also have to start for people also to come and enjoy. So I called it. And then we came for an interview. And God being so good, we're giving the nod. So we ended up in the University of Ghana Medical Center.
Are you a nurse or healthcare professional ready to take your career to the next level?
At St. Jude Training Center, we provide accredited CPD. Upgrade your skills, transform healthcare in Ghana. Lifelong learning for life-saving impact.
Yeah, so the next issue is how you prepared yourself towards the director nursing position. And just give us a brief what all the things you did throughout your career just to make sure that you're a prepared leader.
Okay, so she has asked a question, and I'll take you back a bit and then continue. So I mentioned that I took the lead to be able to improve on the IPC issues in military hospital. I did that on my own. As a leader, you should be able to come out with an objective. You should be able to put on paper how you are going to achieve that objectives and what you need to achieve that objectives. So I did that. And with the help of command, we will say command. Command was in support. So I was very able to uplift IPC issues in 37 military hospital, and it was a plus. And I think it really helped the hospital to the extent of getting a UN appointment. Yes. Yes. So that was what happened. So you should be able to take initiatives also. So sometimes you come out with a lot of things, and you know we follow chain of command. So when you come out with those things, put it into writing and then send it and back it and let them understand what you really want to do. And I think they will give you the support. So we said we want to do training. So we started with trainings in the hospital. And ask yourself this question. We don't even know what to train on, but it's like if you are willing to do something and you are thinking about something, you have to move. So we started to go on rounds on the ward. We were not there to monitor human beings, but we were there to observe, to see how they carry the care for the patients. Based on that, we were able to identify gaps in the care. And then based on those gaps, we come out with the training topics. And then we research and we read around to get the facts. And then we organize the training. So to be honest with you, these things that we were doing improve a lot of the things that we were doing in military hospital when it comes to care. And that's how a leader should be. And I believe in the servant leadership. Of course, I am a transformational leader. I believe in servant leadership. Because you see, I have seniors in the facility. It doesn't mean that I should undermine them. But then I humble myself. I learn under them. And when I say something that I think things have changed, because nursing is not static. Nursing is dynamic. So I might say something that is new. I share my idea with them and tell them that this is what I've seen. And I think, yes, this one was really what they were doing. But I think we should move by this. They buy in and we move along. They will take the initiative because they are the leaders. It doesn't mean that I am the one who brought the idea, but they are the leaders. So you see, when the leaders also understand what you want to do, and because you have come to them, they support you. And they also make the people working under them also to support. So for this really help with whatever we were doing in 37 military hospitals. Based on that, we were able to come out, we form a committee to develop protocols and SOPs because things have changed. And because this one is a teamwork, I believe in teamwork. So we involve all in charges of various units to be part of the committee so that we can come out with protocol. And for the work to be very easy and for us to move fast, we said each department will work on a protocol or SOP and present. But we all read around and then we give our input. So at the end of the day, before we disperse, we are done with about 5 or 6 protocols. So that's what we started. So this initiative that we took, and it pains me that we did not complete and we have to leave 37. But you see, God was preparing us for something better. This is a new facility. I have to come and set up the facility. So all that I did in 37, now I brought it on board. I set a committee here. First, I trained them for IPC. And then we got focal persons. Every facility without a strong IPC will fail. That's the first thing. So we form a committee, we train people, and then we appointed focal persons to make the work very easy. Then we form a committee to now come with SOPs and protocol, because without them, we cannot work. Yes. So we came out with protocols and SOPs. And in fact, it was beautiful. And because we just started the facility, we decided that we are going to do these SOPs and protocols in volumes because we were opening the facility in stages. So if you can see, this is our volume 1. This is what we did, volume 1. And this is our protocol, volume 1. And then we have our policies here too. This is through the effort of my DDNS's PNOs and me.